I'm going to be talking about a very important topic that I consider as one of the most important things for us in our lives if we want to really improve everything. I'm talking about relationships. If you want the woman that you love to love you back and respect you back, if you want your friends to respect you all the time, to trust you as well, to be loyal to you. If you want the competitors, if you want the sellers, if you want any kind of business person to respect you and see you as a worthy person, there's something that you have to do, something that is the most important and that builds the foundation of the self-esteem, of the self-improvement and everything. And that one thing is self-respect. We have to respect ourselves. You have to respect yourself. And there is just one way to earn, to gain, to get the respect for ourselves. There is just one way to harvest self-respect, and it's by keeping your word. Making promises, don't break those promises that you just made. Your word is the most important thing, and we used to respect that. We used to give the importance of to the man's honor, to the man's word that it deserved. We used to do it in the past, and that's how this Occidental and the society in general, the humanity in general, that's how we build this whole humanity. Of course, we had civilizations, science, and a lot of things, but everything started with a man honor, with the man's honor. That was the first thing that happened. The capacity to have promises, to hear promises from someone, and then watch that someone fulfilling the promises. Because if we lie to ourselves, if we lie to everyone, if we make promises and then break them, just imagine what would have happened with commerce, with the early commerce, what would have happened with the warriors that defended the land from invasions and everything. What would have happened to the woman that got impregnated by a male who's pregnant? And then what happens if the man just runs away? He had this compromise, but he just runs away. What happens with the child? They won't have a good future. And the most important promises that you have in your life, is the promises that you make to yourself. If you say, I'm going to hit the gym, and then the next day you just say, fuck it, I'm feel good right now just playing this video game or whatever, or maybe it's too cold outside, maybe I don't want to drive or whatever, you're disrespecting yourself. You're not respecting you. If you don't respect yourself, how do you expect, why would other people respect you if you don't even do it? If you don't even respect yourself, your word, you cannot respect other people's word. You cannot respect the promises that you make to other people, and that hurts your reputation. in front of the society, and it also hurts you. The most important promises, even though nobody is watching you, the most important promises that you make are those that you make alone to yourself, because there is someone who's listening to you, who's hearing your inner thoughts, and it's yourself, your subconscious mind, the love of your life. that that is something that I learned through experience, because one of the best abilities that I have gotten is basically the ability to make a promise to myself and fulfill it. If, for example, I say I'm going to run every day for 10 minutes, I have the certainty that I will do it. I will do my best. I will try to do these little things that I promised myself I will do. And why is this important? Because we have to create the habit to fulfill the promises that we make to others and to ourselves. So when we encounter this very important promise, this promise that will really change our life or other people's lives, I mean, this huge promise, this very significant promise, when we encounter that, since we had the habit already, we're going to fulfill that promise. So if I say every day I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and do it, every day I'm going to run 10 minutes and do it, every day I'm going to study 2 hours, every day I'm going to read a book and do it, and do everything, the day after a few months or years fulfilling the promises that I make to myself and to other people, the day I say I'm going to be rich by the end of the year. I know it might sound crazy, like this is a very important promise, but if somebody is creating the habit of the self-respect, the day this someone says I'm going to be rich by the end of the year, he reaches that goal. He reaches the goal. That's the most important habit that we have to create. And that's the only way to gain, to earn, to increase the level of self-respect that we have to ourselves. When you respect yourself, women will respect you. Your friends will respect you. Your family and everyone in your life. I think that's it. Thank you so much for listening to me. Please subscribe and like the video if you liked it.